So let's see the 3 keys to the game for the Patriots, avoiding the upset and getting out of Tennessee with a W. Key number 1, balance out the offense, man. Tennessee's run defense stinks. 26th in the league in yards per game. And of course, the Patriots, they have just not run the football effectively at all this year. That is something that has been such a down spot on what's been such a bright Patriots team, especially this offense, is that it's still not balanced. They still don't run the ball. They're 27th in rush yards this year in the league. The Titans are going to be playing 2 high safeties a lot of the game. They saw what happened last week against New Orleans. They don't want to see Drake May beating them deep. And look, if they don't, then Drake May is going to pick that apart all day long. But my guess is they're going to play a lot of 2 high safety, and that's where the Patriots can just run the ball down their freaking throat. If they are balanced, Drake May will not need to break a sweat in this game. He can eat this team alive all day. They're not going to get a ton of pressure on the quarterback. They've got a couple of practice squads guys as their edge rushers in this game. They're not going to be able to get to the quarterback. So run the ball. That's going to open up your deep shots. Those will be there. I do not want Drake May to be the leading rusher in this game like he was last year against the Titans when he carried it for 95 yards on the ground. I don't want that again. There's no reason for Drake May to be tackled that much in this game when they're playing such a bad team with such a bad run defense. So let's balance this thing out. Let's get some more touches for Travion Henderson. We'll see with the way Mike Vrabel handles him. But let's get a big Ramondre Stevenson game for once, fellas. For once. And let's balance out the offense. Number 2, can the Patriots actually get to the quarterback this week? At times, it has looked pretty good, this pass rush. And obviously, the front 7 of the Patriots has been good all season long. But that said, they have just 4 sacks in this 3-game winning streak. Spencer Rattler was getting the ball out somewhat quickly, man. He didn't have to deal with pressure the whole game. And that's something that is a little concerning for this Patriots team. Keon White, man, no idea what happened to that dude. No idea what happened to him, man. First half of last season, when all the attention was on him, he was terrific. And he says he loves having Mike Vrabel here, loves having a real coach in the building. And yet, Keon White is doing nothing this season. Nothing. Cam Ward is doing something, and that is going down a lot, okay? He has been sacked multiple times in every game this year. Every game he's been sacked more than once. And there's been 2 games, including last week against the Raiders, where he was sacked 6 times. He's done that twice. And if you ask Sean Payton, sacks are a quarterback stat. And that is something that he is close to the league lead in Cam Ward. He's not close to the league lead in many other things. 6 times he was sacked last week. If the Patriots don't get 3 or 4 at least in this game, then there's some real concern about the pass rush going forward. Do not make life easy on Cam Ward. He's not good. He's not a good quarterback yet. Right now, you have got him down, and it's time to take him out and not let him beat you in this game. Which leads me to key number 3 for a Patriots victory in Tennessee, and that is make Cam Ward go down the field. If you make him look more than 8 yards down the field, there's just no way you don't win the game. Okay? Ward is 33rd in the league in yards per attempt. Let me repeat that. Cam Ward is 33rd in the league in yards per attempt. And I know the bells are starting to ring for some of you. Yes, there are only 32 teams in this league. There are only 32 starting quarterbacks. Cam Ward and his yards per attempt is 33rd. And you're like, okay, well, some backup came in and threw it, 5 times for 10 yards each. I don't even know if that's true, but he's also 33rd in quarterback rating. Once again, only 32 quarterbacks in this league. He has had a passer rating of 80 or more twice in 6 games this season. Drake May has had a passer rating under 100 one time this season. Cam Ward is not a good quarterback yet. He is not a good quarterback in this league yet. And it's because he can't look down the field. He doesn't have a good offensive line. He's fighting for his life. His guys don't get separation. And I know, as Patriots fans who have watched this team the last couple of years, that sounds familiar. The reason why the Saints had success in this game last week is because they were doing the underneath stuff. They were going over the middle. It was getting the ball out quickly, shallow crosses. Patriots linebackers aren't great in coverage. And if you go down the field on a guy like Christian Gonzalez, it's not going to work for the offense. But the dink and dunk stuff was working. And that was evidenced in the fact that, Spencer Rattler had like 25 completions for 200 yards. And the fact that they only got in the end zone one time for a team that was moving the ball a lot. When you go against a bend, don't break defense, you're going to get yards against them with the dink and dunk stuff, but you're not going to get points. And the Patriots have shown a lot of bend, but don't break this year. And that is just fine. Honestly, some of the great Patriots defenses of the last 15 years, ones that won Super Bowls, were not like the original dynasty Bill Belichick, Teddy Bruschi, Willie McGinnis, Ty Law defenses. They were bend but don't break. In 2016, they led the league in points per game as a defense, and it was totally bend but don't break. Do that again. Just take away the shallow stuff, and Tennessee cannot move the ball. They will not be able to move the ball against you. So if the Patriots do all three of those things, they will walk out of Nashville comfortably with a W, which they should be pretty damn comfortable walking out of Tennessee with a W. I don't want to see some of the old Mike Vrabel trends of playing down your competition that I've heard about all week. This should be a comfortable Patriots win. I would say 31-10 to New England. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give me your score predictions and your keys to the game on how the Patriots make this 4 wins in a row and stay atop the AFC East. Let me know in that comment section below. Then be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and it helps you get some of the best Boston sports news in the business. We are your lunchtime alternative to Boston Sports Talk Radio, live on YouTube, noon Eastern time, and then available wherever you get your podcasts as well. Just Boston sports without any of the bullshit. I'm your host, Cam Stewart. Zach Burke keeps us on the air 5 days a week. We will, of course, have a full breakdown of whatever happens in this game in Nashville on Sunday. We will have that on Monday's show. Again, that's live on YouTube, noon Eastern time. We will see you then on what will be called the Wicked Boston Show on Monday. Total rebrand coming, but the same great content. We will see you then on the Rogue Media Network.